I know what is on the line is the Jets' playoff chances. They've lost 3 straight games, and another one tonight would drop their postseason chances to 5%. Meanwhile, the Jaguars enter today just 1 game back in the AFC South behind the Titans, who just lost their quarterback, Ryan Tannehill, maybe for the rest of the season. So things are looking up there. Less so for the Jets, who have to start Zach Wilson again because Mike White is still hurt. So Zach was the 2nd pick in the draft a little more than a year and a half ago. So is this a big opportunity for him, right? Like, he gets a chance that he wasn't supposed to get. White got hurt. Do you think this is his last chance to save his long-term future in New York?
I don't know if the organization's ready to give up everything yet, but, man, listen, you lose this game, I kiss the baby goodbye to me as far as playoff opportunity for the Jets. I mean, listen, if you're Zach Wilson, man, the one thing you watch him play is, like last week, you saw like the splash plays outside the pocket. But he doesn't make the routine plays look easy at all. Like, if you're a team playing against the Jets and Zach Wilson, it's basically just keep him in the pocket. Literally, just keep him in the pocket and watch what happens, because he struggles so much from within the pocket trying to diagnose plays. And I think that's really where it is. His problems can't be fixed during the season. It has to be during the offseason. And right now, he's struggling.
Well, he hit the nail on the head. Like, it's difficult to build an offense around off-schedule plays, right? Those are all backyard plays, right? He can't read coverages right now, and he can't get the ball out in a timely fashion. That's what Mike White brought to the offense. It was a rhythm. It was the ball coming out. You know, the drops measure up with the routes, right? And he's not getting back, and he's not reading the coverage. He doesn't know where to go with the football. He scrambles. You know, everybody else is good making, you know, the backyard plays. But you can't build plays like that. That's why during the 2-minute or, you know, some of the bombs, they were all him getting outside of the pocket. It's tough for the Jets. And then what happens is teams are saying, you know what, I'll put 8 in the box, beat us, Zach Wilson. And he hasn't been able to do that. And that's why, you know, the run game is starting to suffer now. And it's just more stress on that defense. You got to lean on the weather elements and hope that, hey, you can find a way to win one in an ugly game. Last time that Lawrence played in a bad weather game, he had 4 turnovers against Philadelphia, so hopefully that can be the case.
That's interesting, because, like, I'm sitting here thinking this is a big opportunity for Wilson to show him, but you're saying right now he's not equipped to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I saw all the things, the bad mechanics, everything he's supposed to find in flight school. You know, when the pressure's on and, you know, people are coming, you revert to who you are. And right now, he just doesn't have the muscle memory. All the arm angles, you know, he had Elijah Moore going across the middle, you know, on a routine timely play, and he just can't make accurate throws right now. And he does something that all young quarterbacks that suffer from, like, confidence, he always wants to show off his fastball. But this game is about sometimes taking some off-speed pitches and throwing a friendly, catchable ball. He's throwing, like, heaters, and guys are only 7 yards in front of him, and it's just ricocheting off their hands, and tip balls change games.
What do they do?
Man, don't ask me. I don't know what they do. They drafted him number 2 overall. Like, this is basically an instance of you made the bed, you got to sleep in it. So they've drafted him in the 1st round. Yeah. Now, this is a tricky situation because of the fact you have Mike White as a free agent, right? Yes. So you don't know what he's going to demand, what he's going to get in the open market, if you can sign him back. We know that the going cost of a starting quarterback is very high at this moment. So you have a young player that you drafted in the 1st round. You got to try and develop him and give him another offseason and hope that he can win back the locker room, because the football at the end of the day, it's about earning the respect of your peers through performance. It's not, you know, in the locker room. It's not rah-rah giving a speech. It's when you're on the field, can you go out there and perform at a high level? So at this moment right now, I think the Jets are in a tough spot because you can't move on from him. He's so young.
We're not giving up on him, though.
You can't.
We're saying this year we don't see how he's going to improve enough, so you hope that he can steal your game, and then Mike White is healthy enough to try and finish this push for the playoffs. So, I mean, how demoralizing is it for you to be in this position, lose 4 in a row, like get Jets fans all hyped up, 7-2, feeling good about yourself, only to fall short yet again?
So they're hoping he can steal one tonight. So I want to put our picks up there and see what we think about, you know, can they steal one tonight? Can Damian Woody's the only one on the Jets? How about that? What happened?
Listen, I've been riding with them, you know, saying all they got to do is win one, and they've been close, right? But close only counts in horseshoes. So I'm hoping that me going opposite, I'll be
reverse
the
psychology.
I'll be the black sheep. You know what I mean? I'll take the L. You know what I mean? My key card won't work. I'll go over there. Sal won't let me eat in the lunch.
You got a key card?
Yeah.
You got a key card?
I technically
They take you right off.
You should check again after the show.
Yeah, I don't know if you got the key card anymore.
I don't do it.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.